Peace, 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 peace. Wholeness, 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 wholeness. Because when I say peace, I don't mean in pieces. You hear me? When I say peace, I don't mean in pieces. Peace. Peace. You hear me? Not Piece. Because if we got peace, we a little bit closer to wholeness. You hear me? Osio, Shalom, Hotel, Salam Alaikum, Namaste, Alafia, Mahalo, Oku Ohana, Aloha, and all that good stuff, man. I hope everybody's feeling good for no reason at all. Really operating, vibrating at your highest emanation. You hear me? In this current timeline, no matter what parallel universe, you know, we may find ourselves in. You hear me? According to our state of consciousness. You heard? Whatever going on in your right now. Don't trick yourself out your level up. You hear me? You know, I just came through. It's been a long day. I don't even know what's going on planetary. I haven't had time, you know, to look into it. You know, life is life. Think, you know, it's busy. You know, inside as well as out. You hear me? If you don't listen, you're gonna miss it. But I'm glad for another day to have another opportunity. You know, gratitude. You know, gratitude and some more gratitude. You know, if you haven't, give yourself a hug today. Cause I haven't. You hear me? Um, one time for source. One time for source. You know, one time for source. One time for the spirit guides and our spirit teams and our angels or angels, um, cosmic and divine beings, you know, ascended masters, you know, even some of the other forces that protect us. You hear me? If you know, you know. You heard? Um, yeah, man. Great. Um, um, I'm grateful for the preparation. You know, it's 12:52 right now, but I'm still kind of in wonderment because it's been raining. It's still raining. It just ain't. It's just not raining as hard as it was. But I was just sitting here listening to these uh, solar plexus tones. You know, these 320 hertz solar plexus tones, absorbing this sunflower energy. You know, on this rainy uh, night slash morning. You hear me? In the AM. And at 12:45, right as I got ready to record, before I pressed it, I was getting ready to press the button. As soon as I got ready to press the button, the bird just went to singing. Going on and 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 on. And I'm like, man, what time is it? Because I usually hear them like 4 o'clock in the morning. You know, they'll wake me up like 4 o'clock in the morning. This on rotation. It's been like that for years. I hear them singing. And some of y'all probably hear them too at 4 o'clock in the morning because that's when a lot of them take off around that time. But for a whole minute, that was my point. For a whole minute, to the point that when he finished, something told me to look at the time, and it was 12:46. So let me write it down right now so I don't forget. I gotta look at what. Matter of fact, let me do it with the Soul Family. We're gonna see what 12:45 means because it happened for a reason. Uh, Beyond the time. It happened for a reason beyond the time. Number 12, 1245. I'm going to say it like that. Number 1245 signifies encouragement from guardian angels to embrace positive life changes, trusting that your intuition and curiosity are guiding you towards your goals and soul purpose. It combines the energies of foundation building, 1, 2, and 4, with adaptability and freedom of the number 5. Key interpretations of 1245. Life changes. It 1245 confirms that recent or planned life changes are correct and necessary for your growth. 1245 encourages using your intuition to make decisions, acting as a roadmap. I repeat, 1245 speaks to intuition and action and encourages using your intuition to make decisions, acting as a roadmap. It don't read like I'm reading it. I have to figure out a way to make it, say how I talk. 1245 speaks to encouragement and serves as a sign to remain confident and maintain a positive attitude through transitions. 1245 speaks to love and relationships. In love, it suggests the need to adapt and allow for personal growth within partnerships. In love, it suggests the need to adapt and allow for personal growth within partnerships. I repeat, in love, not lust, not attraction, not fascination, not admiration, you see, not booty calls, you see. In love, it suggests the need to adapt and allow for personal growth, you see, within partnerships. The need to adapt and allow for personal growth within partnerships, you see, takes both people involved within the partnership to be on a journey of personal growth in order for that partnership, you see, to grow as a self-contained unit, one unit. The need to adapt and allow for personal growth within partnerships, or that positive transformation shifts are coming to your life, your love life, pardon me. 1245 speaks to Hebrew, biblical, and Strong's Concordance. It can be associated with the Hebrew word bakash, meaning to seek, to search, or to ask. And if you God, see, if you a spark of source, yet one with source, in the separation to remembrance, we have to seek, we have to search, and we have to ask. First, we're trained to do it outside. And eventually, somewhere in the course of what we know as time, if not many, fruit begin to do it within themselves. If you hear, you one of them few. 1245 speaks to the automotive code, often associated with a transmission fault or a service engine issue, particularly particularly in Chrysler vehicles. I ain't gotta worry about Chrysler vehicles coming at me because this on Google. You hear me? But I want to read that again. 1245. The angel meaning. The angel number meaning for 1245, often associated, speaks to the automotive code, often associated with a transmission fault or a service engine issue. Any of y'all ever had that service, that little engine pop up on your dashboard? Let you know that engine light ever come on, let you know that something is wrong under the hood. See, I couldn't have planned this if I wanted to. You can't make this up. You see, well, this is how it's playing out. So being the narrator and storyteller as I am, you see, I'm gonna make it fit. You know, we don't have a hoopty in our life. I don't care what you may be driving right now. If you still not driving the hoopty right now, but we all don't have the hoopty in our life, and that service issue come on. And even if you ain't driving no hoopty in your life, if you don't take care of whatever you driving, eventually you might find that service light coming on, or it may just be time for the service light to come on. You see, if you keep regular maintenance. See, so it ain't necessarily got to be a low end or a high end of the pole. These are just things that happen when regular maintenance is required. Check. Cause when the transmission has fault, or when you have a faulty transmission, you see, that mean the that mean the engine ain't running right. And if that mean if the engine ain't running right, that mean the acceleration ain't what you know it to be. You see? And if those things ain't taken care of in a necessary timeline, then it'll lead to something else and something else and something else and something else. See? So if I sum up what 1245 is telling us in order to be able to embrace all those wonderful and positive attributes that it spoke to, I would say we need to just stay on. If you're doing what's necessary for you to do what's necessary, then just keep doing what you do. Positive life changes is ahead if you're not already experiencing positive life changes in you right now, regardless of what negatives may be occurring. See, because positives can happen while negatives are occurring, and sometimes negatives must occur so positives can happen. Check. Walk with me. You see. But everything that happens is necessary for our growth. You hear me? The Bible says on the seventh day, God rested from all the work that he had done. And when we ain't know no better, we probably would agree with that until you start thinking for yourself and realize that that can't be true, because if he spent 6 days creating all these things according to that narrative, then he couldn't have possibly been able to rest on the seventh day because he had to watch it. Check. See, awareness don't get days off, family. Awareness don't get days off. The Bible also says in somewhere else that to train a child up in the way that he or she should go. That's me paraphrasing. He or she should go. And when he or she is old, they will not depart from it. So when you're still thinking as you was taught to think, you would be like, okay, that makes some sense. But then when you go through your own experiences, in life, and life start lifing in you and through you, and you start seeing, life through your own eyes, beyond the programming, and you go to say, well, that can't be true, because it depends on it depends on what the child been through. It depends on what the child been taught, and how life will develop in that child, or develop through that child, based off the experiences had. That child represent that child that I'm speaking about, that child that I'm speaking to represents every one of us. You hear me? Self-evident, self-existent, needing nothing, lacking nothing, complete and whole in yourself. That's just how God made you. You hear me? If you here, I know you could have been anywhere doing anything with 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 your time. So if you here, I appreciate you for being here as I drop jewels of divine wisdom. You hear me? And as you continue your journey, you hear me? Stay light and don't get nothing on you. If you haven't by now, you know what to do. And before I go, I got an announcement. If anybody can tell me what this is, if anybody can tell me what this is, and the name of the plant that grows it, I'm a gift a T-shirt or a gift, whatever, whatever. We'll link up, and you know, and I'll let y'all decide. But I'm gonna give away a gift. If anybody can tell me what this is and the name of the plant that it come from, that's giving y'all a hint. Cause if you can tell me what this is, you can definitely tell me what plant it come from. But so just even adding that, giving y'all a hint to make it easy for y'all. You see, cause I'm gonna make y'all earn. I used to do giveaways, but I be paying attention. I notice the lack of reciprocity and the lack of, you know, um, just keeping it thorough like I bring it, on a lot of ends, But yeah, you know, start dropping comments. I might just pick somebody selected. If I do videos, if y'all rock with me, put something in the comment section. I might just start writing the name down, and then just bust out with a raffle one day. and you coming out the jar. You know, so drop a comment. Y'all be having something to say. I ain't trying to force it on you. I don't ask y'all for nothing. I'm just saying though, like, you know, um, um, it can it can be better. It can get better, and it can, and it will. You see, yeah, yeah. Let me know y'all rock with me. You see, you see, it's a, it's a lot of things we can. It's a lot of things we can make happen. Not me. I'm just a vessel. I'm just a vessel of service. But it's a lot of things we can make happen. You see, because because I know it's a collective. You see, it's a collective that we belong in this. We contracted. You know, whether we found one another or not is a whole nother story. I've made myself present by doing this here. So when y'all show up and y'all let me know, then I know if you who you say you are or not. You see, and we supposed to be journeying together. You see, so so if 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 my direct line, if what come through my direct line via via these vocal transmissions resonate with you, don't be scared to make yourself known. You hear me? Don't be scared to make yourself known. Yeah, I'm known as Sawu. Be you how you be you. I ain't wanna forget that announcement though. Cause I been had it sitting here and I do videos and I forget to mention it. But yeah, anybody can tell me what this is. I got a shirt for you, I got a hat for you, or I got a cleansing kit for you that consists of sage, Palo Santo, and a smudge uh, that's made in house. You feel me? Uh, or like I said, we'll figure it out. You hear me? But until then, I'm known as Sawu. Be you how you be you. Appreciate y'all for y'all time, family. Peace.